Today we are going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Paper 3 Core, Variant 3-2, November 2018, question number 6 onwards. Question number 6. Part A, 70 people attempt a driving test and each person repeats the test until they pass. The results are shown here. Number of attempts and number of people. Write down the mode. The number of people is your frequency. Mode is the most repeated number. So which is the most repeated attempt? 1. So that's your answer. 1. Calculate the mean. To find the mean, we have to multiply this value by the frequency. 1 multiplied by 19. That will give us 19. 2 multiplied by 17. That will give us 34. The same we are going to do for all the numbers. And this is what we will get. We need to write down the frequency. We've been already told it's 70. So the frequency is 70. To find the mean, we add all of these numbers and we divide it by the frequency. We will get 2.857. When you round it to 2 decimal place, we'll get 2.86. So that's our mean. Part 3, Jules says that the median is 3.5. Show that he's wrong. So this is the number of people and the number of attempts. We have to find the cumulative frequency first. So 19, and we find the cumulative frequency by adding the next number. So 19 plus 17 is 36. 36 plus 8, 44. And this is what we do till the end. Now that we know the cumulative frequency, we'll find the mean. To find the mean, we have to divide frequency by 2. So frequency is 70. 70 divided by 2 is 35. This is the position of your median. Look at the table that we have made here and the frequency, cumulative frequency. 35 is going to be for the number of attempts 2. Therefore, the median is equal to 2. Part B is a scatter diagram. The number of attempts at driving a test and 1. What type of correlation is shown in the scatter diagram? We can see that it's going downwards. So therefore, the relationship is negative. Next, one of these people is picked at random. Work out the probability that this person had 5 or more attempts. So this is 5 attempts. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And total attempts are 10, we already counted, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So the answer is 10 over 17. Part 3, draw a line of best fit on the scatter diagram. So this is how we will draw a line of best fit. You can have a few numbers up and a few down. Another person had 15 lessons. Estimate the number of attempts. So another person had 15 lessons, that's here, and the number of attempts. We have 15 here. It's in between 5 and 6. Attempts cannot be in decimals. It has to be an integer. So you can either write 5 or 6. Question number 7. Part A. Write in figures the number 8,023,000. So 8,023,000. Part B, write these in order of size, starting with the smallest. So you have a fraction, percentage, decimal. Change everything to decimal. 3 over 7 is 0.4285. 42% is 0.42. 0.45 is already in percentage. Sorry, in a decimal. And 7 over 17 is 0.4117. We can see that the smallest number is 7 over 17, followed by 42%, and then 3 over 7, and then last 0.45. In part C, we have been given numbers, and from the list, we have to find a prime number. A prime number is a number that is only in its own timetable and in ones. It is not divisible by any other number. So 47 is a prime number. A multiple of 13. Multiple means it is in the times table of 13. 13 multiplied by 1 is 13, 13 times 2, 26, and 13 times 3, 39. Irrational number. Irrational numbers are those numbers that cannot be written as a fraction. From these numbers, square root 97 cannot be written as a fraction, so that's an irrational number. Do watch the video which I have put up for different types of numbers. That will help you. Part D, the number n is given as 5300. Correct to two significant figures. Complete the statement about the value of n. So we have to find the lower bound and the upper bound. Two significant figures is here, so we are basically rounding it to the nearest 100. Divided by 2, you will get 50. So one time add 50 and one time subtract 50. 5300 subtract 50 will give you 5250. When you add 50, you will get 5350. Part E, without using a calculator, work out 3 over 4 multiplied by 1, 2 over 7. It's a mixed number. The first thing you have to do is change it into an improper fraction. To do so, we multiply 1 multiplied by 4 plus 3. That will give us 7. And the denominator remains the same. The same we'll do here. 1 multiplied by 7 plus 2. That will give us 9 over 7. And you can write it as 7 times 9, 63, and 4 times 7, 28. This will give us 9 over 4. You could have directly cancelled out the 7 here and we will be left with 9 over 4. So very easy 3-mark question. Question number 8. Complete the table of values for y is equal to 8x minus x squared. In place of x, substitute 1, 4, 7 and 18. Remember to put in brackets your value and you will get when x is 1, y is 7. When x is 4, y is 16. When x is 7, y is 7. And when x is 8, y is 0. Part B, on the grid draw the graph of y is equal to 8x minus x squared. A very easy graph. So when x is 0, y is 0. When x is 1, y is 7. Each two lines on the y-axis represents 0.2. Sorry, it represents 0.4. So when x is 1, y is 7 is here. When x is 2, y is 12. When it's 3, 15. 4 is 16. So this is how we plotted the points. Now we have to join them together. Try to make a nice smooth curve. Okay, so we are done. Part C, write down the equation of the line of symmetry of this graph. Symmetry means it cuts the graph into two equal parts. So we can clearly see that this is the line of symmetry when x is equal to 4. That is your maximum or the minimum point. That is the line of symmetry, the x value for the maximum or minimum. Part D, use the graph to solve 8x minus x squared is equal to 10. this 10 is your y value. So when y is 10, where does it cut our graph? Here and here. What is the corresponding x value? 1.5 and 6.5. So x is 1.5 or x is 6.5. You could have a range of values from 1.45 to 1.65, and for this point you can have from 6.35 to 6.55. Question number 9. Part A. The diagram shows a right angle triangle. Find the value of x. So we have been given one angle 37, the other is 90 degrees. We have to find the third angle. You know that when you add the three angles in a triangle, they equal to 180. Therefore, x plus 90 plus 37 is equal to 180, and x is equal to 180 minus 90 plus 37, which is going to be 53 degrees. In part B, the diagram shows another right angle triangle. Two sides have been given to us. Work out the area of the triangle and give the units of your answer. Area of a triangle can be found by using half times base times height if it is a right angle triangle. Base is 6.8 and the height is 9. This will give us 30.6. Because it is an area, we have to write the unit as a square, so it is square centimeter. Part 2. Calculate the perimeter of the triangle. Perimeter is the outside part. So we have two sides, we don't know the third side. To find the perimeter, we need the third side. It's a right angle triangle. If two sides are given and you want to find the third side, we use the Pythagoras theorem. C square is equal to A square plus B square. C is your hypotenuse. The side opposite your right angle is your hypotenuse. So this is your C. Therefore, C is equal to square root. We don't want C square, we want C. The square, it moves to the other side, will become a square root. And you write in the values. So 6.8 square plus 9 square will give us 11.28. We can round it to one decimal place, so 11.3. Now to find the perimeter, we just have to add all the three sides that we have. This is 11.3. So 11.3 plus 6.8 plus 9. And we will get 27.1 centimeter. This brings us to the end of this video. Kindly subscribe to my channel, like the video and share it with your friends.